Alright, today is Tuesday. I'm going to head up and drop off my mom's taxes and then get my hair cut. So that's something I haven't mentioned in a video before. Hopefully you can see enough because I'm using my phone camera. I don't have enough time to set up my regular camera. But I kept forgetting to mention in all the other videos when I was talking about chemotherapy and some of the side effects. And I did say I did not lose my hair, but my hair thinned by like half. And so the other thing is that when it came back in, I don't know if you could ever tell, I have like a straight area. And then underneath that, it's like all curly. So I have heard that for people that even lose their hair, that if they had straight hair, it goes back in curly. If they had curly hair, it goes back in straight. And so it seems, for me, I can tell the little stragglies that I've had up here that, you know, you can't make them go down. They're all like new hairs, but they're all coming in curly. So same on this side. I've got, you know, like a straight portion, and then the rest is curly. So in any case, we shall see. I think I'm going to get a bunch of inches cut, maybe 4 inches or so, and we'll see what this ends up looking like. So I'll see you after. There we go, haircut is done. So cute little dog got some inches cut off. Yay! On to the next errand. Alrighty, so got the haircut, as you see. Woo, nice and short. And then I stopped at Target, did a little shopping, so you can unpack groceries with me. So gratefully, they had my favorite toilet paper there, Angel Soft. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So, well, I haven't shopped there for groceries in a while. So, they also had the mini cans of Sprite. They are, they're small. Once again, this is me size. I'm glad that they have these. And there is something I read online as far as having an ostomy and stuff, that if you feel you might have a blockage, that if you drink some carbonation, specifically they mentioned Coke, but somebody else had also mentioned just carbonation, that that will help push things through. But if you, I guess, for sure really have a blockage, then don't do this. Don't drink carbonation. I know when I was in the hospital when I first got my ostomy, my doctor said no straws, no carbonation. So, but they're 7.5 ounces, so they're tiny, they're smaller than my hand. But anyways, that's a good size for me. I usually just drink water. Once in a great while, I want a little bit of taste or something, and then I'll have that. And then we got 4 packages of the sweet chili noodle bowls, Korean style. My daughter likes those, so whenever I go to the store, this is about kind of, I think, what comes in a carton of, there's 4 or 5, I think, in a carton that the stores get, and then I buy them out. So I've done that at other stores too. Hubby needed some granola bars, so we've got some chocolate sea salt, peanut butter, and strawberry. There for now. Nice to have something a little bit sweet in the house. And an easy snack. Got some fruit snacks. And then potato chips for salt. What else? Well, then I got good stuff. I had a taste for watermelon, so I picked up a container of watermelon. So I'll be eating that soon. And then blueberries, because they are one of the best fruits for you. Have all the antioxidants and all that good stuff. And I've also had a taste for cuties, tangerines, so I picked up a bag of those. And then I wanted to try the Mr. Clean Magic erasers on the stovetop. Now, I used to have a black stovetop when we first moved in here and all that, and didn't, you know, think anything of it. Cleaned it always just fine, wiped it down. And then we needed a new stove, got this new stove, and it was white to brighten up, you know, the kitchen and all that too. And but then you see all the spots and the spills and sometimes they wipe up with a regular rag with, you know, just soap, and sometimes they don't. So I've taken like soft scrub to the stove. That's not usually the best, so I'm going to try magic eraser and see how well that works. I'll let you know. And then computer ink, because I was trying to print something for Cassie the other day, and the black and white was working fine, but not the color. So I always get the color and black combination so that I have one of each and have them on hand. So So normally you go to Target, the joke always is you're going to go for 1 or 2 items and end up spending $50. Or lately, inflation, you spend $100. Well, I spent $160. But you figure the ink alone was like $50 to $60. So in reality, then I spent my $100. But anyways, that's what I got at the store. Here I happen to have a regular size Coke in the house. So there's the comparison. Big Coke versus baby Sprite. Fits on top of the whole container. Nice. Anyways, silly. All right. We'll take our bags out to the garage. So here are my extra bags that I have here too, packed up, ready to go. I just forgot them today again. But so do you guys recycle bags? Is this, a thing? Is this just a United States thing? I don't know if it's all over the world. I think some countries don't even allow plastic bags. And when my daughter was in South Korea, that she had to get a couple canvas bags. So whenever she went to any stores, she didn't have a bag, she didn't have a way of carrying, or she would buy one there, but she'd have to take her own canvas bag and put stuff in. So I do have canvas bags, sometimes I take them, but otherwise I recycle my plastic, so that seems a little bit easier. See, my other shelf is the one I have on here. And my water's out here. Usually we'll put our sodas and stuff out here. Since it's cooler in the winter time, we can do that. But I see that there are some of these plastic strips in the garbage from being finished with taking off all the sodas or whatnot. But I like to cut these up. Do you guys do that too? I know sometimes the animals think the plastic looks pretty cool and they go after it, and then sometimes they get them caught around their necks, and then as they grow, unfortunately that stays on them. So I like to cut those up before they go in the trash. It's nice out today. Like I said, I think it was 63 degrees or something when I was on my way home from the store. So, as long as it's nice out, we'll hang out and do some things in the garage here. And the other thing, if you don't know, these air pillows that come in some packages that you get, they're also recyclable. So, that also goes in my plastic recycling. That takes care of that. I'm going to take those inside. I already broke down my boxes, so I got to get those into the recycling container. Alrighty, let's make lunch. It's that time, I'm a little hungry. So I figured I will have a couple hot dogs and some baby carrots and then some of that watermelon. I see the rainbows in the kitchen. That's from that little window cling that my daughter got me at one of the craft fair type things. So, pretty cool. When it's sunny out, we get rainbows here, we got a little bit there. And sometimes as the sun moves, it bounces into the living room and then reflects off of my credenza and onto the wall, and I guess it's gone upstairs sometimes. So pretty neat. Alright, let's see how this watermelon tastes. If it's sweet or not. Juicy. And sweet enough, yes. It'll be good to eat. Yay! So that, my tea, my carrots, hot dog, Hot dog's already in my belly. It was good. So, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. All right. Today is Thursday. Time for another walk and talk. So today it's like 35 degrees out here, but absolutely sunny. Woohoo! And blue skies. So that's nice. A couple days ago we had a 70-degree day, which again, it's February in Wisconsin. This is unheard of. It's not right, but you know, we'll take it. So, and then of course, then the next day it was 17 and super windy, and we're supposed to get half an inch of snow. I don't think we did. Granted, I had a little bit of ground covering, but it was going to be, I guess, all slushy and wet, and that didn't happen. So that's okay. You know, weather in Wisconsin. If you don't like it, just, you know, wait a day, it'll change. So yeah, extremes from 70 to 17. But this is more usual, 35. That's all right. Supposed to have a high of like 40 today, but so I figured I'd get out here and get my walk in. Nothing much else has been happening. Been able to stay home. I think I ran my errands on Tuesday. So yesterday I could just stay home and catch up on stuff on the house. And same today. Just gonna hang out. Yesterday I had do a couple phone calls, called the insurance company because I had 2 medical bills. And I was just curious as to if I paid those, how would they know that I did pay them and that it would go towards my deductible. So one of the bills was on my health website, and they have a little box on there to check that it's been paid. So I guess then they said they would double check that to make sure that it happened. So that's nice. And I could actually pay that one through the website, but it looked like they were going to add on the extra 3%, you know, credit card fee. As some companies are doing these days. If you don't pay with cash or check, they're adding on that extra fee to you to pay, pass it along to you. So when I called the company, it's actually for my ostomy supplies. When I called that company and asked them about paying, I said, but paying over the phone, or am I going to get charged the extra 3%? And they said no. And she said that, you know, I could pay online. And I mentioned that, yeah, I saw I could pay, but it looked like I was going to get charged that extra 3%. And she didn't think so. But she didn't know for sure, I think. So maybe next time if there's a bill, I'll proceed a little further to see if they actually will charge me that extra. Or if somehow they just charge the company, or they take a fee, part of my payment they take as a fee or something. I don't know. Anyways, that phone call went well, and then I called the ostomy company and I paid for my supplies, so I got that done. Now today I have to go back onto my insurance website and mark that little box that I paid. So that's on my list. And then the seagulls are out here flying around making noise. Some ducks in the water. And then I had another bill from the emergency department from my EKG scan for when I went in for the blockage. And they did an EKG on me, and for some reason they billed me for that. Everything else from the ER went through Aurora. So I don't know why I got this one bill. And it says they billed my insurance company, but it wasn't on my insurance company website. And when I asked the gal I was talking to from insurance, she said, no, they don't see anything, so they don't think it was billed. So I called that company back and asked them to bill my insurance again. And the girl got a little frustrated with me, I could tell. Well, we already did bill. And I said, well, unfortunately my insurance company didn't get it. So, and she confirmed my member number and group number and said she would bill it again. Didn't seem too happy, but in reality, all of our billing stuff has gone fantastically well. I'm very grateful that I haven't had any problems. So I'm putting it out to the universe that this is all going to go okay too. Everything will go through as it should, that the insurance company will get this billing statement and it'll go that way and everything will be okay. So all gonna be all right. Yeah, and other than that, I will be, by the time this goes up, I will have put up a video. I made some mini tacos on, Monday. Monday I made the mini tacos. Made 6 of them. I ate all 6. Not a good idea. I thought about only having like 3, and then I thought, well, I could do one more. I had 4, and I'm like, well, I don't really feel like leaving just 2 there. That's not really a meal, or not, to try to put them away. The shells would not be as crispy and all that, so I thought, okay, I wasn't over full or anything eating them, but stomach-wise, stoma-wise, I was like, should I really be eating all of this? It seemed to be a lot of bread, meat and cheese. It was okay, but it was a lot. And being just a little bit different, as they were homemade tacos, as opposed to, I've had Taco Bell before, but I eat like 3 at most, and that's been okay. But then Tuesday, at dinner time-ish, I ended up with a little bit of a stomachache. So okay, it was almost a little bit of that blockage type stomachache that I'm like, I gotta move it through. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. Pain didn't get that bad that I knew that I could work this one through by myself. And so Wayne and I took a walk around the area. That was this walk that I take, and I had to walk a little bit more in the house. And then it passed. After a few more minutes, it went away. So yay! Happy about that. So again, still learning my body, learning the feels, learning that pain, and knowing that I can handle that. That's normal little thing that I can do and take care of myself. So that'll be okay. And the knowledge again that that was too much for me. Hi. So, got to listen to my little intuition too. I kind of knew that was too many tacos for me to eat in one sitting, but went ahead and did it anyway. And kind of paid the price. So, I won't do that again. So, anyways, that's all that's been going on here. So again, I think I will end this video. Again, I don't have any plans for this weekend. Yeah, nothing, no plans, nothing going on. So if anything, I think I will try to figure out the grocery list for the weekend, figure out what kind of meals I'm going to make. I'm in the mood for some soup, so maybe look at some recipes and figure out what I want to make, so get the ingredients on the list. Big plans. Woo! The grocery list. So anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on my little walk here. Along with the other stuff I had going on, like, showing you my groceries and all that. So I hope you're all doing well. And you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.